How much do you pay for a minute of long distance?
45 cents.
Oh, get out.
About 60 cents.
Oh, about $1.50.
I have no idea. I'm sure it's a lot.
85.
Now, Sprint introduces a whole new way to save on long.
I can't even remember this one. Give me that. 300 Ice Age era wall paintings were discovered in the mountains of the south of France this week. Scientists believe the cave was a dwelling, since one of the paintings was of 4 wolves playing poker on black velvet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't felt this positive about my life since I saw Turk 182. Well, let's see. Who fed it? Who ate it this week? O.J. Simpson has lent his name and image to printed prepaid telephone calling cards. Phone cards will come in $10, $20 increments, but the catch is the cards can only be used to dial 911. So, I think I've run into the one pro-O.J. crowd on the planet. All right. In other O.J.-related news, Faye Resnick, the little dear, said she made $77,000 off her expose of Nicole Brown Simpson's life. Resnick explained the figure was 30 pieces of silver adjusted for inflation. And enjoy your money, Faye. Jerry Garcia is fine after, see this, his rented BMW this week was totaled when it slammed into a guardrail on Highway 101 in Mill Valley, California. Garcia blamed the accident on confusion stemming from not being stoned. Here's a great one. The Florida man who tried to kill 9 puppies by burying them may face felony animal abuse charges. That could mean some prison time, where burying the puppy means something completely different. Hey! Yeah! Thank you for bordering on a little pro-sodomy applause there. It's funny how jail time's synonymous with sodomy now, isn't it? It'd just make it that, you know. Well, you have to go in and be fucked in the ass 8 times. And you want to get it all out of the way at a big party on the first day? Fine. That's your prerogative. On a visit to New Guinea this week, the pilot of Pope John Paul II's jet had to abort its takeoff after the plane had mechanical difficulties. Takes a lot of balls to abort anything with a Pope on board, huh? That's a strong move. Pope looks good over there. Broke out the fence pole digger hat. Turn him upside down, start working those little Pope legs together. While visiting the Philippines, the Pope presided over what he believes to be one of the largest masses ever held, but despite the attendance of 6.4 million Catholics, the collection plate yielded only $39. So, largest auction ever of rock and roll memorabilia was held this week in New York City. Among the items, a rare Fender electric guitar, photo of Fats Domino that once hung in the Apollo, and Michael Bolton's first Xerox machine. So, the Sundance Film Festival opened yesterday in Utah amidst criticism that women are not sufficiently represented. Robert Redford, the founder of the festival, said much of the criticism is true, and he will change the disparity next year when he introduces a category for pornography. And tough to find a joke into this subject. Come on, Hollywood has always been screwed up with its take on women. Look at the movie Pretty Woman. Talk about a man's view of prostitution. You tool down Hollywood Boulevard 2 a.m. some Saturday night, try to find a Julia Roberts look-alike. I don't want to get off on a rant here, but Hollywood is a mean little town, and I'll grant you it has to be unbelievably grating for women to lay back on the casting couch and look up at a glass ceiling. Still, everybody has to eat shit in this town. It's just that some people get to write it off. You know, Hollywood does what it does for financial reasons alone. If Hitler walked into this town and said, I figured out how to do Die Hard in a hot air balloon, he'd have a 3-picture deal before you could say Carrot Top, all right? The liberalism of this town thrives only in living room fundraisers and other overexpensive wines at Morton's and Spago. Watch enough television, see enough movies, and you'll realize that people in Hollywood will say or do anything to make a buck. They will decry the lack of women's roles in the same breath as they greenlight Tootsie, Mrs. Doubtfire, and The Crying Game. Hollywood has always been a contradictory compost heap of rationalizations. The whole business of entertainment is a Janus mask hanging on an outhouse door. One face pious, liberal humanitarian, devoted to good causes and politically relevant art. The other face an avaricious Philistine willing to dress his own mother in spandex if it'll help the ratings. So if Hollywood will do anything for money, why then would they exclude women? In fact, do they exclude women? Or do they just not include them enough to satisfy women? I mean, think about it. How hard is it to find women in Hollywood? Name 5 great male actors. Easy to do. Name 5 women. Just as easy, isn't it? Holly Hunter, Meryl Streep, Sharon Stone, the woman in The Last Seduction, and Tracy Lords. I'm kidding, but the point is you instantly thought of 10 other great actresses you wanted me to name. Glenn Close, Cecily Tyson, Jo Beth Williams, Michelle Pfeiffer, Sigourney Weaver, Susan Sarandon, Winona Ryder, Diane Wiest, Mia Farrow, Jodie Foster. It's a long list, and I've left out a lot of other great actresses. So what's the problem? What are women saying? I've got to believe the real problem isn't that there are no women on screen, but that women don't feel their essential nature is ever allowed on screen. That actresses, as good as they are, as prevalent as they are still not allowed to be women, not allowed to express a true feminine point of view. They feel bound by the male view of women, to be either a sex pot or a shrew, a witch bitch or a Barbie doll, or without men at all, on the run with another disappointed chick in a convertible going over a cliff. You know, it's man's simplistically polarized view of women in the universe that women must find the most frustrating of all things. It's the Madonna whore thing. No, I mean the psychological theory. But the fact is, women are in Hollywood in large numbers, on screen and off. Not yet equal, not yet as powerful as men, but getting there. The hard way, I admit, because no guy wants to be the first to say, hey, too many guys have jobs, take mine. But women will get there, and when they do, they'll make a movie that is about women as women see women, and women will release it into theaters, and the odds dictate that women will lose money on it, and finally, women producers, in order to keep their jobs, will be the ones making sexist movies about adult sex pots and shrews and Mortal Kombats with bullies and bastards. I look forward to that. And you know why? Because when women are free to be the ones who make shitty decisions and give the go-ahead to make vapid films with plot lines you can see through like Use Neutrogena, then, and only then, will true equality between the sexes have been achieved. Because... Thank you. Yeah. Because you know something? Because I think at the end of the day, when all is said and done, the biggest single key to the issue of women in Hollywood is...
Just shut up. Just shut up. Just stop the ranting and get your ass over to the chair. Let's go.
All right, there you go. Women in Hollywood. You sit right there. My director, Paul Verhoeven, has lit that seat especially for you.
Well then.
How you doing? You look great.
Great, so do you.
Well, thank you, thank you. Now...
Cute Andy likes girls. This is news.
Well, look at me, I'm 41, I turn into an asshole. All right.
It happens to some men much sooner.
Well, now look how crowded it is. Look at this, look how crowded it is. We've never had this big a crowd here. Now, obviously, you've become a big star in our culture. It would be tough for you to say, really, that sexism has affected you, but I guess early on it must have been, was it a tough fight for you?
I think that sexism affected me long enough that I understood that it was necessary to apply sexism intelligently towards making my career come together.
Yeah, you manipulate it, you think?
A little, yeah. Yeah. But I feel like at a certain point, if people are saying you have to be this, you have to be this, you have to be this, instead of saying I won't be that, I won't be that, it's better to say, well, I could be something that looked kind of like that, and then I could get over there, and then I could move over here, and it's been very surprisingly successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, a lot of the heat you had in that first movie, and I thought you were great in Basic Instinct. I remember meeting you then and telling you I thought...
My number 18 first movie.
Well, but still, I mean, your first where you exploded.
First hit.
Now, so much of that turned on that one moment, and I'm wondering that the story that builds up over the years is you did not know that was going to happen. Is that true, or was that a subtle manipulation on your part?
No, I always knew that we were doing the shot, and I always knew that it was going to be, that the character was going to do this action. I never thought that it would be as explicitly revealed as it was. I was pretty shocked by how graphic it was. I thought it would allude to that you would have the sense that that happened and go, did they do that?
Yeah.
Did she do that? Not, she did that.
Instead of stopping and having a Polaroid moment with Mickey.
Yeah. Instead of,
okay,
look, everybody, it's Nebraska.
Hey, bring the Asian tour bus in.
I was at an event where we were trying to raise money for pediatric AIDS, and I'm playing, and I'm having a great time and playing with these kids all day, and I go out to my car, and there's a guy in the street, and he goes, I think you ought to see this. And I get in my car, and I open it, and it's, it wasn't a whole frame, apparently, but, or a series of enough frames to make a whole picture complete from that moment. So it was like this squeezed, like my head was like this and the body was this long. But now they're selling these pictures.
Really?
Want to know where?
They're out there now?
They are. And I got the card, I was like, ah!
Wow.
Oh, nothing, no. Nothing, why?
There's a Hallmark greeting card there, huh?
It's taken some time to get past that, or for people to get calm enough that they can actually look at the work. That's why it's so great that now we have video, so you can say, oh yes, and it was also an interesting performance, and enough time has gone by, and I've made enough different kind of movies, and now we're sort of turning a corner with this Western.
Yeah, no, the last Western I saw, I have to admit, with women in it, was that thing with Drew Barrymore and Madeline Stowe, and When I was in the theater and they showed the trailer and they all rode into town, everybody in that theater like laughed out loud. There are just some things that you have trouble seeing Drew Barrymore do, and one is, you know,
well,
cruise in like Jimmy Arness. It just didn't work, you know.
Well, we were really, I don't know how they shot that. We were really out in the prairie, like out in the middle of nowhere for 4 months, and you can't run around in lingerie, and you can't ride horses unless you're kind of locked down. It just doesn't fly.
You shot it in Burbank? You don't have to laugh. But you think you pulled it off? Did you make a convincing cowgirl or whatever?
Yeah, cowgirl?
Cow person?
Cow poke?
Bovine unlimited woman? Or, I want to be politically correct here.
Okay. No, yes, I think it turned out. I mean, we've been doing the press junket with the people who have seen the movie, which we've had a few screenings for the press, and they're having a ball telling me that it's not, it's a little like Beavis and Butthead, the Western. It's not like The Unforgiven, you know, it's goofy, and they say they're having a good time.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead with guns. I like it. We've got some phone calls. We've got line 2, Tom from Glassboro, New Jersey. Tom?
Hey, Dennis. How
Hi,
you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm calling from Rowan College in New Jersey in Glassboro.
Okay.
I think you were very smart for listening to Sharon and sitting down. I'd listen to her. Yeah, we had a question for her. We wanted, me and my roommates wanted to know if it was really difficult to do scenes such as, like in Sliver, what we just saw on HBO.
Sliver was on right before this.
Well, some of the scenes were harder than others.
Tub scene?
There were a few flaccid moments in the film, too.
More than I care to discuss, frankly. Yes?
You guys just watched the film? How many roommates you got there?
Oh, well, we've got 3 roommates, and we watch it with 2 girls, too.
Wow, a little naked Jiffy Pop thing? All right, line 4, we've got Barbara from Belmore, New York. Barbara, are you in the dorm room with Tom?
Hello?
Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I like to think that our country is not sexist, but why is it that no movie would hesitate to show a woman naked and they never show men naked?
I've seen Richard Gere's dick in a film. In American Gigolo, they had that Levolor, you know, he's throwing socks and shirts and his big gear were hanging out there.
Well, like Nicole just said before, I watched Sliver also.
Right. And you wanted to see Billy Baldwin Schwantz, right?
Well, as soon as he stood up, their camera completely switched to the other side of the room.
The Baldwins have no penises. When he married Kim, Alec, she made him get rid of it because she said he was being disrespectful to snakes. So, she's a big animal rights person. So, that's the key thing about the Baldwins. No penises. All right, line 3, we've got Matthew from Wichita, Kansas. Matthew?
Hello.
Hi, Matt.
How you doing?
You have a penis, don't you?
And would you like to show it on television?
Yeah.
All right, Matt,
Yeah,
what's your
would,
question?
Sharon, do you feel that you enjoy toying with men's emotions in your movies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, sometimes I do. But I think what, when we make a movie, I think the biggest compliment that you can give to the actor that you're working with is to really challenge them, to stay on them. And I know that when I work with someone like Michael Douglas or someone like Gene Hackman, who just is relentless.
Gene's in the Western?
It's just, it's so much better. And I think that any kind of, you know, an actor that I might be working with who really loves what he does appreciates it when I kind of challenge him and stay on him.
Well, I'll tell you one thing where you're really smart is I think you play the glamour card. There's so many times I see, you know, Juliette Lewis look like she just got beamed on from the Klingon ship and that, you know. And, you know, I mean, even Julia Roberts seems to be a little disdainful now. And, you know, at some point, this is a magic factory, and they want to see glamorous people. And, I mean, look how you turn out for, you know, for my show. We're going to talk politics. I think it's a smart move on your part.
Well, it's fun. It's, you know, if you think about, you get to be a movie star, and you get to create this fantasy world. First of all, that's every little girl's dream.
Right.
Why not have the dream you want? And maybe Juliette Lewis's dream was not that. I mean, I think she's brilliantly, brilliantly talented, and maybe if I was that talented, I wouldn't wear big pink skirts. I don't know.
And one great thing about having power as a woman in show business is you get to do causes. And I see things that you do for a thing called Planet Hope. It's your own cause, right?
Yeah.
And I'd like to take the last minute we have and
sister's.
talk about that a little, because it looks like such a, whenever I see you, you look radiant
fun.
tonight, but you definitely look more radiant when I see you with those children.
It's incredible. My sister and I started a foundation 2 years ago called Planet Hope, and now I've just surrendered my part to her because she really does all the work, and she really has made this thing incredible. We have a summer camp that we do for homeless children, and when we first did that, we just didn't feel like it was enough. I mean, they had a great time, they got a break, they got 3 square meals, they got to know they were loved and cared about, and then they got sent back. And we didn't feel like we could live with that. And so Kelly has been working really vigorously to create a situation that is now not just for the kids, but this year we did a camp that was for Planet Hope homeless children and their moms. So the kids came and were in one part of the camp, the moms came and were another part, and they got a break from each other and the pressures of that. The mothers got some rehabilitative kind of professional counseling. We had dental care and medical care for everybody, and then we started trying to find placement for all of the families that came to the camp, and we've adopted them. I adopted a family, and this wonderful woman came and started to work for Planet Hope, and now they've got permanent housing in Santa Monica, and the kids are in a regular school, and it's unbelievable. I mean, you can.
I know, in a world where I see so many Planet Hollywood openings, it's nice to hear of another planet making a dent, because I'm getting sick of seeing that scene all the time.
I mean, if we each collectively, as each of us and one family did it, took one person and helped them get out of the shelter system or off the street and get a job, it would be over. 10,000 kids in LA would be off the street.
Well, listen, I have to do this news, but when I had my talk show, you were my biggest champion. I always have fond memories of you, because when I got canceled, you sent me such a nice, thoughtful letter. I think you're a good woman. That's nice to see you again. Let me blow through this. Sharon Stone, folks. All right. We got to whip through this. Okay, time to check out the big screen. President Clinton flew to Rio Lindo, California for an Archway Frosty this week. Afterwards, he visited with some flood victims. I'm Colonel Jim Lindgren, and you are? And yet another stunning lapse of security no one noticed this week when President Clinton was robbed at gunpoint during a rally. Oh, Mr. President, sir, I think I just stepped in some of your bullshit. I have a dream that little mean-ass blue Martians attack the Capitol and kidnap Newt Gingrich for an unending series of painful anal probes. I have a dream! Here we see Presidential Advisor George Stephanopoulos taking a quick nap before meeting with incoming members of Congress. God, I miss the power. Here we see kids in Virginia frolicking in mud left over from the Ollie North Senate campaign. Here we see the new Republican Congress with their heads up each other's ass this week. Newt Gingrich this week rescinded his proposal to place welfare children in orphanages and suggested they instead be raised by packs of wolves. Hey, rewind it. Let's see that soup kitchen thing again. We got nothing, Judge Ito. Big fat fucking nothing. I'm sorry, my son's here. Don't say that word, Holden. You can bet your ass I paid for that power book. Bailey hates Shapiro. Shapiro hates Bailey. The scheme is working. Mr. Cochran, do you truly believe O.J.'s innocent? You know, today's Chia Pets are becoming more and more lifelike, aren't they? Dennis Miller Live, executive producer Kevin Slattery Wright met with Russian President Boris Yeltsin this week to thank him for being such a good sport about the many Yeltsin is a fat, stupid, lazy, drunken bastard jokes that we did on the show this season. After yet another unsuccessful attempt to reason with the Bosnian Serbs, here we see the dejected delegation from the UN leaving Sarajevo this week. Man, I gotta quit. These cigarettes are gonna kill me. But before I introduce the Pope, please welcome Green Day! Oh, let's see, 5 million people, 1 out of 10 buys the book, 500,000 copies right there. Good night, Mother Teresa, wherever you are. Richard Dreyfuss paid a visit to Buckingham Palace this week. Oh, must I live a life replete with despair and melancholy, existing only in a vain attempt to live up to adults' unrealistic expectations, ending only in incontrovertible failure? Ah, fuck it, let's eat some paste. Arnold Palmer took time out from his busy golf schedule this week to help execute a man in Virginia. Here we see Tony Bennett wishing he'd left his heart in there. Here we see a Dachshund decked out in a little bomber jacket with a sheepskin collar getting his morning walk past a homeless family that sleeps on a heating grate. Let's comment on the ironic nature of life. We need a life. We need a life. I'm not saying I want us to start seeing other people snoovler, but I just hate it when our relationship gets so rough. Exactly. Their names, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's their names. And finally, if they'd only been wearing their seatbelts. Guess what, folks? That's the news. I'm out of here. Good night.